It was her classic beauty and theater-trained skills that made a splash into Hollywood's movie scene in the 1960s.
This is incredible. In the midst of all of this, I can't stop thinking of you.
I know.
I'm completely out of control.
She had provided superb performances that made her one of Hollywood's favorite leading ladies. She's the one and only Faye Dunaway. Faye Dunaway was born on January 14, 1941 in Bascom, Florida. The daughter of a career Army officer, she grew up as an Army brat in Europe and America. After attending the Boston University School of Fine and Applied Arts, she joined the Lincoln Center Repertory Company in 1962. Dunaway made her debut in movies in 1967, catching Hollywood's attention by appearing with Anthony Quinn in the lighthearted caper story, The Happening.
There's your deal, and keep changing your clothes. Your dama gotta teach you everything.
That same year, Dunaway appeared in Otto Preminger's melodrama, Hurry Sundown.
I'm really home.
Faye Dunaway. Since finishing Hurry Sundown, she is one of Hollywood's brightest and most sought-after new talents.
Give me the damn thing, will you?
No, I'm not gonna let you go.
Give it to me.
No. Ryan!
You look just like a little hillbilly boy. I do declare. See that? Oh, stars!
But it was in her third movie of 1967 that Faye Dunaway forever seized a place in movie history.
What might easily have been a wild, romantic lark. But almost before they knew it, with the giggles still in their ears, they had bloodied up 4 states.
Where you going? Get away! Honey! Go on!
Honey? Please, honey, don't never leave me without saying nothing.
Frank just figured on some easy pickings, didn't you, Frank? You know, Texas Ranger, you ain't hardly doing your job. You ought to be home protecting the rats of poor folk, not out chasing after us. I know, but don't take a personal fight. Look, what do you want to do with him then? Hang him. I don't know.
Take his picture. And then everybody's going to see Captain Frank Hammer of the Texas Rangers with the Barra Gang.
Now, you know, we are just about the friendliest folks you would ever want to meet.
Hey, Buck. Yeah. Get the Kodak. Doggies!
She played Bonnie Parker to Warren Beatty's Clyde Barrow in Arthur Penn's controversial movie, Bonnie and Clyde. Her performance resulted in an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. Suddenly, Dunaway became one of Hollywood's hottest actresses.
We're in this together. You want it in. You're going to get 10%. So you earn your keep.
$2,600,000 in cash.
Whose head are you after?
Yours.
Mine.
Yours.
Let's play something else.
Norman Jewison cast her as a seductive insurance investigator pursuing slick thief Steve McQueen in the movie The Thomas Crown Affair.
Eddie.
Yeah?
He wants to make a deal.
No deal.
In 1969, Faye starred as executive Kirk Douglas's mistress in The Arrangement, Elia Kazan's movie based on his best-selling book about the world of advertising.
It must kill you to think what you might have been.
The fact that Eddie came up against was a girl named Gwen. That's when Eddie discovered all he wanted was out of the arrangement. Bullshit.
In 1970, Dunaway had the lead in a psychological drama, Puzzle of a Downfall Child.
In a tour de force of exceptional range and brilliance.
No, there is this man. He has been following me. He is in my apartment right now. I did not lie in Paris. I just made it up.
Did you really have an affair with an older man when you were 16? Is that true?
I was 15.
Puzzle is the story of Lou Andrea Sand, fashion model, beauty, whose life unfolds like the puzzle that life is, with its many lovers, its ups and downs, its reality so different from her imaginings.
Kill you for that.
Also in 1970, Faye Dunaway appeared with Dustin Hoffman in Arthur Penn's critically acclaimed Little Big Man. She played a Bible-quoting frontier wife who takes in former Indian captive Hoffman.
You do realize, don't you, dear Jack, that the Reverend Pendrake is not altogether wrong.
What, ma'am?
Well, Jesus is your Savior. You do realize that, don't you, dear Jack?
Oh, Lord. Yes, Miss.
Are you thinking of Jesus, Jack?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, you mustn't fib to me, you know.
Oh, no. I love Jesus and Moses and all of them.
You're in Paris. You have a lovely wife.
Occasionally, Dunaway took a breather from Hollywood to appear in foreign movies, including the French film The Deadly Trap.
You and your husband haven't had sexual relations for a very long time.
No.
Did you ever think of killing yourself?
No! No!
With a wife being driven insane. 2 children who've disappeared, and neither time nor love may be enough to escape the deadly trap.
Tossing aside the glamour girl image, Dunaway became the grungy, man-hating wildcat oil driller in the 1973 film Oklahoma Crude.
What do you want?
I want you to put your arms around my neck and kiss me in the mouth and say, "Gee, Mace, you're a good guy after all."
Lena Doyle. She staked her claim on top of Apache Dome, and she intends to hold it, even if it means taking on the toughest bunch of claim jumpers in Oklahoma.
If I, some silly woman, lick the almighty pan of Oklahoma, then that makes you a pack of gutless slugs, don't it?
You did it! We tore them apart! In the eye!
I want you to put your arms around my neck and kiss me on the mouth.
I have to get to London with this letter.
This is history the way it really was. Romance as it always should be.
You think I will be safe here?
Oh, yes, Constance.
Moving from rude and crude to seductively calculating, Dunaway became a memorable Milady de Winter in Richard Lester's The Three Musketeers.
Send word to Milady de Winter in England. She is to get close to him and obtain 2 of the studs. How she gets them is her affair.
She continued the role in the sequel, The Four Musketeers.
Bolder. Better than before.
With the same glittering cast of international stars.
Dunaway served as part of a star-studded cast in Irwin Allen's disaster flick, The Towering Inferno.
Steve McQueen, Paul Newman, William Holden, Faye Dunaway, Fred Astaire, and Robert Wagner. The Towering Inferno. During the dedication ceremonies for the world's tallest building, a fire breaks out on the 81st floor, trapping thousands of people inside.
There's no way for a fire on 81 to reach up here.
This is the spectacular adventure of escape and rescue. As the world's tallest building becomes a towering inferno.
Pull out your floor plans on 82. We got problems. On 65, the whole reception area is on fire.
Dylan, open the door!
There's something on 81.
We got a fire here!
And I'm going to hang you out to dry, and then I'm going to hang you.
This is Irwin Allen's production of The Towering Inferno.
In 1974, Dunaway was nominated again for Best Actress for her portrayal of a lady with a secret. She paired off against gumshoe Jack Nicholson in Roman Polanski's fascinating mystery, Chinatown.
Los Angeles, 1937. There are lots of guys like J.J. Gittes. They're easy to find, if you want to find them.
Mr. Gittes, have we ever met?
Well, no.
Never?
Never.
Since you agree with me that we've never met before, you must also agree with me that I've never hired you to do anything, certainly not spy on my husband. I don't get tough with anyone, Mr. Gittes. My lawyer does.
You do your job. And sometimes you find the answers to questions that should never be asked. Or you find out what happens to people who ask them.
Hold it there, kitty cat. You're a very nosy fellow, kitty cat, huh? You know what happens to nosy fellows?
I dislike the word cheat.
Did you have affairs?
Mr. Gittes.
Did he know about it? Where were you when your husband died? You were seeing someone, too. For very long?
I don't see anyone for very long, Mr. Gittes. It's difficult for me.
I need time. 8 hours or so, that's all, just till noon, to do what I have to do. Do you understand what I'm saying?
In 1975, Faye Dunaway appeared in a spy thriller, hiding CIA agent Robert Redford, who knew too much in Sidney Pollack's 3 Days of the Condor.
Together they form a strange alliance.
I work for the CIA. I am not a spy.
Your assignment for today was to go out and kidnap a girl.
Based on fear,
I'm scared.
So am I.
What are you scared for? You've got the gun.
friendship,
You're really a very sweet man to be with.
curiosity,
I wish I knew more about you yesterday.
and courage.
I don't think you're going to live much longer.
Well, I may surprise you.
A year later, Dunaway appeared in The Voyage of the Damned, based on the true story of Jews trying to escape Nazi Germany in 1939.
And I have to be punished.
Listen to me.
No! Don't talk to me anymore! I have things to do! There are things I have to do!
In powerful contrast with two people who rediscover themselves in renewed passion.
In 1976, Faye Dunaway gained critical praise as the unscrupulous network executive in the searing Sidney Lumet film, Network.
Mr. Howard Beale.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like at this moment to announce that I will be retiring from this program in 2 weeks' time because of poor ratings. Since this show was the only thing I had going for me in my life, I have decided to kill myself. I'm going to blow my brains out right on this program a week from today.
Her performance won her the Best Actress Award from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences.
A perfectly outrageous motion picture.
Howard Beale went up there last night and said what every American feels, that he's tired of all the bull.
Sakes, Diana, we're talking about putting a manifestly irresponsible man on national television.
I am not putting Howard back on the air.
It's not your show anymore, Max. It's mine.
I got a feeling I'm being made.
You are.
Got to warn you, I don't do anything on my first date.
We'll see. I want a show developed based on the activities of a terrorist group.
Well, Ahmed, I'm gonna make a TV star out of you. Just like Archie Bunker.
That's the #1 show in television!
We're #1! Ladies and gentlemen, the Network News Hour with Howard Beale.
I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, "I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore! Things have got to change."
How many stations does this go out?
You've got to get mad.
67.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
Are they yelling in Atlanta, Herb?
The Eyes of Laura Mars provided Dunaway the lead role in a supernatural thriller.
In a world of breathtaking models and the beautiful people, Academy Award winner Faye Dunaway is photographer Laura Mars. Her work, the subject of controversy. Tommy Lee Jones is Detective John Neville, intrigued by her photographs for his own reasons.
These are police photographs. They are strictly our own material. They were never published anywhere at all. So my question is very simple.
Why are my photographs so much like yours?
That's right.
Somewhere between the sensations of high fashion and the precise form of her art lies another dimension, unexplored, unexpected. Unwillingly, Laura Mars becomes a witness to a series of murders, watching through the eyes of a killer. Eyes of Laura Mars.
When it happens, I can't see what's in front of me. What I see is that. Think of that camera as the eyes of the killer.
Dunaway gave a bravura scenery-chewing performance as Joan Crawford in Mommy Dearest, based on the character-assassinating book by Crawford's adopted daughter.
We're ready for you, Miss Crawford.
To a truly great lady, Miss Joan Crawford.
You know what's missing in my life?
Come on, you've got everything you want.
No, I don't. I want a baby.
Out of the question.
Don't you dare judge me. We have a moral and legal responsibility. And
what you're really doing is denying one of your children the opportunity to live a wonderful and advantaged life.
You're a lucky little girl, and very expensive. It cost me a lot of favors.
Christina, darling, I'm going to make a perfect life for you. Are you having a happy birthday, Christina, darling?
This is the best party I ever had. I love you, Mommy dearest.
I love you, Gina, darling.
You lost again.
It's not fair. You're bigger than I am.
Ah, but nobody ever said life was fair, Tina. I will always beat you.
Then I'm not going to play with you anymore. Ever.
I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to march yourself upstairs to your room and will stay there.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
Sorry, Mommy. Dearest.
You are not getting up from this table until you have finished that meat.
Have I ever lied to you in your whole career? Or given you one piece of bad advice?
Your treatment of me has been divine.
Good. I want you to leave Metro.
my wonderful fans.
Leave Metro.
Your pictures, one after another, are losing money.
Who've made me a star.
Theater owners voted you box office poison.
Making fun of me? Mayor should know the price I pay.
Truth is, you're getting old.
You're nothing but a rotten, crooked lawyer. The biggest female star he's got. Look at this floor. Do you think it's clean? Look at this floor. You and me together. Screwed up. Look at that. Nothing's clean. It's all laid up. What's wire hangers doing in this closet when I told you? No wire hangers ever! $300 dress on a wire hanger! We'll see how many you got in. We're gonna see how many wire hangers you've got in your closet! Tell me what?
Yes, Mommy, dearest.
When I ask you to call me that, I wanted you to mean it.
You've had your fun, Selena. The game is finished.
Supergirl gave Dunaway another villainous role, providing the antagonist for Helen Slater's Superhero.
Starring Faye Dunaway.
Now I am really upset.
I'm considering nothing less than world domination.
Dunaway has continued her career in starring and supporting roles in movies and television. Midnight Crossing found Dunaway stranded with other stars in search of a treasure.
This is great. This is better.
Then something went wrong.
2 million.
Cover your stern, comprende?
Haven't you figured it out yet? It won't be there.
In a storm of desire.
I have a plan.
Deception.
Where is it? Where's what? Stop it, Jeff.
And murder.
I wasn't supposed to get back to Miami, was I?
4 people are about to be swept away.
Where's Jeffrey?
Double crossing.
You're the last shred of evidence, Helen.
Triple crossing.
The money now!
You were just gonna let me die!
Midnight Crossing.
What's happening?
Since 1967, Faye Dunaway has lit up the silver screen, proving she is one of Hollywood's shining stars.
When I ask you to call me that, I wanted you to mean it.
With more than 40 film credits to date, Faye Dunaway remains a cinematic superstar.
I'm considering nothing less than world domination.
Hollywood will always remember Faye Dunaway.